Hello, I'm Test Drive and welcome back to more Forza Motorsport on the Xbox. And in this video, we are moving on to our next professional event. It's been a while since I've recorded, so I don't remember exactly what it is. It is the Classic Sports Car event, open to unmodified cars made prior to 1975. First place receives the Ferrari 250 GTO. Okay, well that's interesting. Yeah, we have to be completely stock and pre-1975. And the highest class car is the 67 Corvette Stingray, which is great, I guess. I guess I won't go past B1 class. And there's a bunch of C class cars and a few D class cars. And it's every car, yeah, it's not just like European cars. So I can use an American car if I really wanted to. I don't know what exactly I want to use. I guess I could see what I have. I know I have the Stingray. I have the Challenger. I do have the Stratos. It's really awkward that this is unmodified only. Because, like, I would love to use the 240ZX, or the 2000 GT, or the 550. But they're so low classed, especially these two. And I think the only real decent option is probably the Corvette Stingray. Unfortunately, I think it's probably this. Because I don't think there's anything else that's old and also B class. So we're gonna swap into this car. But before we do anything, I'm gonna back up a little bit and we will check out what I can buy, because it has to be older than 75 and also B1 or lower. I really don't feel like there's anything other than the Corvette that's actually going to be good. Technically, this would work, but it's locked and also A1 class. Yeah, I'm really thinking that there isn't anything that I can use easily that isn't the Corvette, besides the Challenger, and I don't think it's gonna be good enough. I think the Corvette will absolutely smash the Challenger stock. Yeah, I'm gonna say this will be our option. And I can do the same thing I did with the Miata races, which is changing the setup and making the tire pressure lower. It's always a good start. And I guess we'll also paint the car a different color because I did that with the Miata as well. Just because why not? It may just help, I actually don't know. I guess I could go for a nice bright red. And I suppose that will be our car. I guess I can look at the stats for it real quick, because this was a prize car, but I did already have it. I didn't have to buy anything. There's all of our stats. And I suppose we will just hop into this and see what happens. I'm going to hope that the game will start me in first. I don't know for sure, but I will hope at least. All right, Classic Sports Car event, 375 in stock, of course. And once again, there are cars we were racing against. And let's just get into this for our second to last level 15 event. And we have a New York Short, Maple Valley Long, Alpine Ring, and oh no, Laguna Seca to do in this little series. All right, I guess I'm just gonna hope that everything goes well. 14 grand per race for winning. And I am starting in front with the Stratos up after that. I guess that, yeah, the Corvette is the only B class car in this for the AI. All right, no. There's another D-class car in here, and I don't... Where is it starting? I don't know. Anyways, let's see how this goes. I don't know what to expect from this exactly. Well, so far we have Corvette dominance, which does not surprise me in the slightest. I'm just going to hope that I don't die, because I haven't played this game in a bit. You may have noticed there's been a lack of uploads of this game for a bit, because of various reasons. But now we are back, and as I mentioned in the Need for Speed Shift video that launched, or went live to everybody a week before this goes live to everybody on the channel, I am messing with some settings, with camera settings and stuff, and also it's really fucking hot, so, you know, the flannel wasn't really working out as well as I had initially planned for this specific time. But yeah, trying out some different camera stuff and other things that you'll probably notice throughout videos. And nothing is finalized yet, so it is very well subject to change, as long as I have more and more ideas for how to change it. But, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really have anything to say after that. Apologize for the lack of this game for a bit. It just happened. I got sick, and then other things happened, and I wanted to do more Need for Speed Shift, and you know, it's been a lot. I think Need for Speed Shift will actually be finishing, as long as I keep up the videos, how often I would like to upload them. It should be finished pretty much during this week that this will go live to the general audience. And by the way, if you didn't know, if you become a member of my channel, and whatever tier it is, I forget what I called them or anything, yeah, you can see these videos a week early, at least, for this game specifically. Other videos will come out like between a day and a couple of hours early, so yeah, you can do that if you want to. Nothing is locked behind it though, so if you don't, that is perfectly understandable. I'm not really expecting people to spend money to join a membership on my YouTube channel. It's just there as an option if people want to see things quicker. The other Corvette is like slowly catching up to me, and I'm not a fan of that. We are only on lap 3 though. We are slowly getting through this. Once again, very stock vehicles from 1975 or earlier. Not exactly the fastest machines out there. Hey, I slowed down in time, look at that. Run in this corner. Oh, you didn't run into the corner. And on to lap 4 we go. It's going okay. I don't think this will be too bad. I don't know what I'm gonna do if Laguna Seca is like dummy hard. I'm actually not sure at all what I'm going to do if that happens. It's very likely as well. So we will see whenever we get there at the end of this video, I guess, or towards the end of this video. Go away! Because usually New York short isn't too bad, so the fact that it's this close here is very sketchy. Go away! I did not mean to roast my tires, but I did. It happens. It happens when you're in a 400 and something horsepower car from 1967. Still very close. Oh god, this is gonna be so sketchy. Because there isn't really even anything I can buy that's better either. The only car I can think of off the top of my head is the Shelby Cobra, which again I have not unlocked as I showed previously. Yeah, we'll figure this out as we go. Kind of what I do in general anyway, so nothing's really changed. Go! That was an interesting way to go around that corner. Alright, first race has been won. Not by a whole lot, but by enough. And there we go. 5.5 minute long race, or well, 5 minutes and 43 seconds. I'm going to assume that the Miata races were longer, probably, because the car is slower, and they're probably the same length. And the Porsche 550 Spyder has finished behind both of the D-Class cars. Unfortunate for it. 30,240 credits, 2,240 just for Rarity. Hell yeah, let's go. I will take more and more and more and more money. And I should be leveling up. Oh yeah, I definitely will be. Because I need less than 100k. I do like that the AI almost slides into the wall there, driving my car. All right. We are on our way to level 29 still. All right, 23rd place for me. Not too bad. I went 13 seconds slower than the best 67 Corvette. Alrighty. I'll take 23rd out of 49. Not too bad. And we move on to Maple Valley Long for 3 miles, 3 laps, and another 14,000 credits for winning. I'm gonna have so much money after this. I already have more money than I've ever had in this playthrough so far, and it's only becoming more. I didn't have anywhere to spend it now. All right, starting at first once again, of course. Let's get into this. If I can survive on Maple Valley, which is at least a possibility. I don't think I'll be as bad off here as I have been in the past at this track and also in general. Because I drove an Audi, what was it, an Audi S4? Yeah, the V8 S. Can I fucking help you? I was hard on the throttle that whole time, by the way. I hit the rev limiter, son of a bitch. Yeah, I drove an Audi S4 here, and it didn't go very well. I did eventually win, but it didn't go very well leading up to that win. Hello, excuse me, I'm coming through. I will push you out of the way if I need to. Please don't hurt me. Can you screw off? Like, why are you so fast? Get out of here. Can I help you? Like, actually? You broke my brake lights on the right side. You are a bastard. Yeah, this is going about as well as I expected it to be honest with you. Oh, there we go. Good little crossover around there. Taking first place from it. And hopefully I can get a little bit of... okay, we're not going to get any extra time around there at least. And I was thinking here, but this car is also just ass for handling, so no. I was not really able to go fast around there. Although the other Corvette did slow down a little bit. It's not going well though. I'm going to be completely honest. It is very much not going well. I haven't lost my first place in a bit. But still, not exactly a fan of this. I'll try and not slide around here, I guess. I don't know if that's where I messed up previously. Probably also going to have a little bit of damage, unfortunately, after this race because of the whole hitting the rev limiter thing a couple times. I'm going to try not to anymore. I can't guarantee anything, though. All right. Let off the throttle. Okay. And also... No, it's fine through here, yeah. Whee. I still need you to go away. None of the other cars are really keeping up at least, so I just have to deal with one Corvette. No, you don't. Okay, I guess you do. Never mind. Don't listen to me, I guess. Excuse me, coming through. You know what, if you want to crash, that's fine by me. I'll say I technically wasn't that involved. I'll weasel my way out of it somehow. Alright. Go through here like this. Okay. I'm actually making some time up. I'm doing something good. Slow down for this. That works. Alright, final lap here. I am so scared for Laguna Seca. I'm not ready for Laguna Seca. Alpine Ring should be fun, though. I am an Alpine Ring enjoyer, after all. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Fine, I live these. Somehow. Alright, gonna shift up to fourth here. Aha! Did not hit the rev limiter, even though I went flat out through it. Oh, hello. Welcome back, I guess. How's it going? Fucking AI of this game sure is something else. And not in the good way either. Alright, we're not doing this shit again. We're not doing this crossover and you pass me shit. I will block the hell out of you. I don't care. Okay. That might have just secured me the win as long as I don't eat shit on the way to the finish line. I can't guarantee anything. Don't touch that. It could be bad. Oh, we're cooking through there now. Let's go. E. We live those? Uh-oh. Went a little faster there. It's fine. I somehow live those. I actually didn't get a best lap. That is actually shocking. 3 seconds ahead of the other Corvette. And the other AI were not as far behind, probably because it wasn't a literal drag race to the finish line. And the 550 Spider actually did come in 7th instead of 8th. Congratulations, you passed or stayed ahead of one of the D-class cars. I did not get any damage repair costs. I am legitimately surprised about that. All right, let's get our credits. Game always has such a great soundtrack to it. It's always so good. No matter how many times I hear these songs, they get me in a Forza mood. And 1.4 million credits overall. Let's go. Almost to 1.5 mil. Big yippee. All right. We have done half of this event, and I was in 15th place on the leaderboards in that one. Not too bad. 7 seconds away from the top Corvette Stingray. I forgot about the GT40 and the Ferrari 330 P4. Yeah, those are both in this game, and they are both, I think they're both S-Class actually. But we move on to our third race here at Alpine Ring, 2.21 miles, 4 laps, and another 14 grand for winning. All right, starting in first, of course. Let's get into this. My car is so bright. Holy moly. Go! I think I got at least an okay launch there. It also sucks that this Corvette comes standard in black, which means that the stripe on the hood is invisible. That's really cool, by the way. I just got fucking punted almost in turn 1. We don't love to see it. But yeah, it is unfortunate that the stripe is impossible to see unless you pick a different color. The default color literally just completely hides it. Alright, you're not getting away from me for long. You will be passed. Other Corvette. Also, how come I've damaged my right rear both times? Well, 2 races out of 3, I guess. We'll see if I even actually can come back from this. I assume I can. I should be able to right here, at least. Get out of the way. Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to get punted again. Or the other Corvette is just going to do something stupid. Okay. Sure, you can take that line if you want to, I guess. Okay, somehow I actually got some time on the other Corvette there. Alright, let's hope for a better second lap. I have 1 brake light left that works. Truly unfortunate. Be careful. I wasn't careful enough. Cool. Fine, everything's fine. We live these. We definitely live these, right? I just hope I don't get punted again. That is the worst thing that could happen. Well, one of the worst things that could happen coming up here. Car actually has a really nice sound to it in this game. I am a fan. Unlike the newer Forza games where you drive a car like this and it sounds like it has zero exhaust on it at all. But in this game it's pretty, it's like a little muted. It's nice. It's not blowing my eardrums out nonstop. Never a fan of that whenever games just do that. I love a lot of things about the newer Forza games, well, newer 360 games at least, but that is not one of them. The car sounds are not the best that they could be, in any way. Alright. I'm managing to keep my lead a little bit better now. I've learned how to drive the car, maybe. Well, maybe. I guess that wasn't actually that bad of a turn. I thought I was going to go way past, or way outside. Look at me knowing what I'm about without even knowing that I know what I'm about. I sure am saying some words in this video. As you could tell, I'm sure. Words are in fact being said. Oh my god, I might finish a lap without penalties for once. Insane developments. I'm still very scared for Laguna Seca, by the way. I think I'm just going to have to do as best as I can blocking, and it's going to be very questionable. But we'll figure it out, one way or another, hopefully. Imagine almost going off on turn 1. Could be me. Very well could be. Far behind is 8 seconds almost. We take those. Alpine Ring continues to be pretty easy. The AI are not very good here. Being very consistent with my laps too, besides the whole, you know, getting penalties thing on the first two. Ah! Guess we'll see how much I have to pay for damage costs. Repair costs. It's going to be a bit. I somehow am doing better now than previous lap. Alright, Alpine Ring has been successful. We do love to see it. And a best lap on the final lap there, 125.511. And unfortunately, looks like the 550 Spider did come in last again. I'm very intrigued by where this 550 places in all these races. Very interesting. 4,018 credits of damage penalties. God damn it. It's all body at least. 19%. I think that's the most I've had on any singular thing so far. Well, maybe. I don't remember. Anyways, we'll get our credits and move on to our final very, very scary race at Laguna Seca in a second. Almost leveled up. Definitely should before the end of this video. At 1420. All right, let us continue on and I guess just see what happens at Laguna Seca. It's not going to be easy. In no way, shape, or form will this ever be easy. And 16th place on the leaderboards, probably about similar to where I was in the previous race as well. And I was 9 seconds behind the top Stingray on this one. Okay, let's do this. Laguna Seca, 2.24 miles for 4 laps, and another 14 grand for winning. Let's do this. I'm not ready. Never was, never will be. I already fucked up the launch. Good. Which means I automatically get second place. We don't love to see that. I guess we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna have to do a lot of getting good. Oh. Well, so far, this other Corvette isn't actually going that fast. And you know what? That works, actually. With how the AI have treated me at this track for however many times I've been here in my life, I could be a little pushy. Just a little. Please don't hurt me. I did this to myself. Nope. Nope. We don't do that, actually. Now here is where you actually get punted on this track. The AI like to go really fast into the corkscrew. As you can tell by the fact that that other Corvette was really far behind me, or decently far behind me, and then on my ass the next second. Well, so far, this seems very winnable. Which is good, to say the least. Like, that is a very, very simple way to describe how I'm feeling towards this race right now. Did you stop drafting off of me already? Oh! Oh, near the wall! Alright. And the best part was, I was literally not involved with that at all. That was completely on the AI. Very cool. And now I believe, yes, I have a Porsche behind me. Okay, this race just became extremely easy. From moderately difficult to extremely easy. In the snap of a finger, and I will take it. Again, I wasn't even involved with the other Corvette's demise. I did not slow down early enough. It's fine, we live these. Just a little wide, it's fine. I actually don't even know what position the other Corvette got into. Maybe last? I don't know. I guess we'll see at the end of the race, at least, if they manage to catch up at all. I hear a Porsche getting closer to me. Actually, I don't know if that's getting closer or just being the same distance behind. Let's see. No, further behind. 4.4 seconds. It was 3 point something, so the Porsche is in fact not catching up to me and is doing the exact opposite, actually. Alright. Well, this is a sketchy series that went a lot better than I expected. I didn't even have to restart anything, did I? Usually, I don't go a whole event, especially one like this, without restarting once. I am legitimately impressed with myself. It's likely they'll have a lot of restarts on very restrictive races in this game, like class restricted or stock limitations, basically. And this will not be the last time we have to drive a completely stock car in this game. I know there's at least one more, if not two more, that I have to do. So, you know. And that doesn't include, of course, all the race car stuff, because I guess I'll rip the Band-Aid off now. Race cars in this game do not have upgrades, unlike the newer games. At least Forza 3, I think, and 4, and I guess the newer ones also have upgrades you can apply to the actual race cars, which is very interesting, considering Forza 1 and 2 did not have that. Porsche's about the same distance behind. And this is going to be a much longer race. We're up to 5 minutes at the beginning of the 4th lap. Considering the other ones were like just over 5 minutes. We haven't had a 6-minute race until this one in this little event. And at least the next race series, I think, should be fine. Because, yeah, it is definitely the B-class professional event. Should be pretty damn good. I don't know what car I'm going to use yet. I guess I'll figure that out in the next video. I want to use something very interesting. But we will see when we get there. Unfortunately, I'm still not up to level 30, so we don't have more cars unlocked. Okay. A little bit of a wonky line through the corkscrew there. Fine. I live those. I eat those for breakfast. And without any real struggles, we are done with this event. And I think it's the Porsche that I'm getting from this, I think. I guess we'll see in a second. I already forgore. Well, the D-Class cars came in 4th and 5th. Very interesting. The Stratos came in last. The other Stingray did actually manage to get back up to 3rd place and actually ran a slower best lap than I ran. And we did get our full credits, 3240. Hell yeah. And we get to level up one time in this video. Let's go. These are very few and far between nowadays. We're getting there though. We're at least over we're over halfway to the max level, so we're getting there. And we're going to end at like 1.47 million. Math is not easy. 1.458 million credits overall, and we reached level 29, which means we got raised the level of sponsorship with Magneti Marelli. Modified and Club Sport engine tuning upgrades for European cars are 15% off in the upgrade shop. I might use that in the next video. It was the Ferrari 250 GTO that we got. Yep, I definitely paid attention earlier in the video. Cool. I forgot this car existed and was in this game. I always forget that there's like actually Ferrari 250 GTO in this game. Interesting. This could have been a car I could have used, but of course I didn't have it unlocked till after this, so technically was, but also wasn't an option. But that will be that. Another event down, another professional event down, and I believe that leaves only one more event overall to do under professional, which of course will be for B-Class cars specifically. That's probably where I saw the Porsche 911 Carrera RS, I guess. But we'll get in that in the next video. For now, we've finished a quarter of the events under professional. 461,000 credits overall. Good fucking lord. Of course, there is our Corvette again in all of its very, very stock glory. And then also the 250 GTO all the way down here in B2 class. Not super far down, but a little bit. And we will check out all of our stats. 942 miles driven, almost that 1,000 mark. We are very, very close. 11 hours of driving, 30.8% of the career done. The value of my garage is over 3 million credits now. Hell yeah. Oh, somebody passed me in the time trials. I'm now 10th place instead of 9th, I think I was. Anyways, that will conclude this video. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one where we finish up level 15 events.